everyone, this is Karen.
Hello everybody, I am Shane.
Today we're looking at day 1 of exploring the mountains of Taiwan. And the vocabulary words are adventure.
Adventure.
We got some supplies at the store to prepare for our next camping adventure.
Unspoiled.
Unspoiled.
The hotel is in a great location with unspoiled beaches within walking distance.
Ooh, nice. Amazing.
Amazing.
I had an amazing time at Ruby's wedding.
Me too. Throughout.
The
bank serves over 500,000 people throughout the country.
Rush. The little girl rushed into the room to wake her parents. Wake up!
Oh, why? What was so scary?
You gotta come and see the mountains in Taiwan.
Oh, yeah. Hurry up. Let's see the mountains.
Because we all know we have beautiful, beautiful mountains in Taiwan.
Yeah, and it's fun to explore the mountains because it's so convenient. I live basically like 5 minutes away from a national park in the mountains.
Really?
Yeah, Yangming Mountain is
wow.
Basically in most people in Taipei's backyard, right?
You're right.
A lot of people live very close to Yangming Mountain.
And usually if you go there on the weekend, it'll be very, very crowded.
Depends on where you go.
I guess you're right.
That's why it's fun to explore. You can find some places that basically tourists or other people are not really going to all the time because there are lots of different hiking trails.
So you know some secret hiking trails or hiking spots?
Yeah, I guess you could call them secret, even though people know about them, but maybe fewer people go.
Okay, because I think most people, they just kind of stay on the main road.
Yeah, and go to the big touristy spots.
Because you might get lost. It's very easy to get lost in the mountains, right?
So fun to explore the mountains, though.
I guess you're right, and it's island-wide. It's not just in the northern part. It's everywhere in Taiwan.
All right, let's learn more about exploring the mountains of Taiwan.
All right, enjoy.
Exploring the mountains of Taiwan. There I was, hardly able to speak Mandarin, no cell phone, with a waiting scooter in front of me. I was terrified, and it was my last chance to turn back.
Today's lesson is called Exploring the Mountains of Taiwan, Part 1. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. And yes, the mountains of Taiwan. We often talk about the wonderful beaches of Taiwan, the great cities of Taiwan, the night markets and places like that. But you know, when you take a train down either coast of Taiwan and you look out either the left side or the right side of that train out the window, what do you see? Mountains. Mountains from the north to the south, all the way up and down the island like a spine, like a ridge running through the entire length of this beautiful country. Let's go to the mountains.
Let's go to the mountains.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go ahead and take the perspective of a tourist. Okay, and this person, they don't speak Chinese very well. Yes, the first line says, "There I was, hardly able to speak Mandarin," i.e., I'm not very good with the language, I barely speak it, or I am hardly able to speak it. So there this person was. They couldn't speak any Mandarin for the most part. Further, they didn't have a cell phone. There I was, hardly able to speak Mandarin, no cell phone, with a waiting scooter in front of me. That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Go ahead and start touring, you tourist, even though
you go.
don't have a cell phone and you can't speak much Mandarin. But yes, they've got the scooter. They're terrified, but you know what? They gotta do it. I was terrified, they say, and it was my last chance to turn back. So what did they do? They turned back.
Really?
They turned back.
They just went home?
Actually, that's the end of our lesson, everyone. That's it.
Really?
Taiwan, consider it explored.
That's
done.
Just the break.
Yes.
So there they are. They're about to embark or start off on this great motorized adventure touring the island by scooter, very little language skills, no cell phone, just the open road and a sense of excitement and adventure.
And they're going to explore.
And we're going to find out more about it after the break. And they're not going home.
They're going to explore.
There, yes. Yeah.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们都知道台湾有美丽的山景，那么纵贯本岛的山脉就好像这个岛屿的脊椎、脊梁。那么 Mike 老师开场的时候，他用到 ridge 这个字 ，R-I-D-G-E，ridge 它可以指山脊、山脉或者是屋脊。好，那么这2天的课文呢，我们就要跟着作者去走访台湾的山林古道。作者他几乎不会说国语，然后也没有手机，而面前有一辆机车等着他，准备展开一趟冒险之旅。那老师刚刚用到 embark 这个动词 E-M-B-A-R-K，embark 它表示起航、出发，或者是有着手从事的意思。接话课文中。
Exploring the mountains of Taiwan. I got on the scooter and left my home in Taipei. I was off to explore Taiwan's mountains. Over 10 days, my adventure took me from the unspoiled nature of Yushan National Park to the magnificent views of Taroko Gorge. However, it was the surprises I found off the beaten path that would stick with me.
No Mandarin skills, no cell phone, but a waiting scooter. Yeah, get on that scooter and explore, my good man. And that's exactly what this person did. I got on the scooter and left my home in Taipei. I was off to explore Taiwan's mountains. So yeah, leave the city, get out there into nature, and yeah, absorb those wonderful mountain peaks that Taiwan has to offer. It sounds like he's gonna go on an adventure.
This was actually quite an adventure this traveler had planned. It says, over 10 days, my adventure took me from the unspoiled nature of Yushan National Park to the magnificent views of Taroko Gorge to Tailuga. Yes, so we're going from Jade Mountain to Taroko Gorge. Over 10 days of driving up in the mountains, staying away from the cities, probably even staying away from the coastal beach areas. Mountain travel, that's what it's all about. What an adventure. An adventure, this noun basically means an exciting and possibly a little bit dangerous experience that you have. Something new, something you'll tell your friends and have memories of forever, you know, something that you've never done before. Could be out in nature, it could be in a city, but it certainly is something that you will always remember. And as I said, there might be a little bit of danger there. Nothing enough to, you know, get you hurt or send you to hospital, hopefully, but certainly enough where you didn't really know how it was going to end. You didn't know if that happy ending was definitely going to come true. But once you get through, you'll look back and say, wow, what an adventure. For example, we got some supplies at the store to prepare for our next camping adventure. Yeah, this probably isn't, you know, just camping in your local park or something like this. This might be mountain climbing and camping, you know, something like that. Something with a little bit of danger and excitement.
Of course, me like everyone else, I want to visit a place that has not been spoiled yet, not been ruined yet.
Natural.
I want to visit an unspoiled place that is still intact. So, buildings and roads and sidewalks with the trees cut down? No. Give me a forest, a virginal forest that has not been ruined yet by human beings. Give me something like that. Give me an unspoiled place. By the way, this word unspoiled is an adjective. For example, the hotel is located in a great location with unspoiled beaches within walking distance. So there you go. You'll walk on this beach and you'll feel like no one else has ever been there ever.
There you go. That
Brand
sounds
new,
great.
virginal,
And
yeah.
if you're going up into the mountains of Taiwan, you will definitely find many unspoiled areas and lots of adventure. However, as we reach the break, the traveler writes, however, it was the surprises I found off the beaten path that would stick with me. So of course, you know, you read your guidebook, you're expecting, oh, Jade Mountain, and I'll see that beautiful site, and Taroko Gorge, I'll go to that famous temple that everyone goes to. But really, if you're having an adventure, it's the surprises, the things you don't expect off the beaten path, away from the tourist areas, away from the places that everybody goes. Those are the ones that really will be exciting and interesting and memorable. They'll definitely stick with you. And we'll find out more about these sorts of little adventures after the break.
好，那现在作者他坐上机车要出发喽。那这趟10天的探险旅程要带他去体验玉山国家公园没有受到破坏的自然美景，还有太鲁阁国家公园的壮丽景色。那我们来看单字 adventure， 它就表示探险、冒险或是冒险经历。那么 unspoiled， 它是形容未受破坏的、未经开发的。Jeff 老师在解释单字时，他用到2个形容词，一个是 intact，intact 可以形容完好无缺的、没有受到损伤的，还有用到 virginal，virginal，virginal 它可以形容说它是未经改变，是原本自然天成的那种样貌。好，那么课文下一句写到说，然而让我无法忘怀的是，在这个人烟罕至的地方发现的惊喜。好，这边有3个重点。第一个，好，这个句子它是用到分列句句型，也就是 it is 或者是 it was 加上强调的部分，加上 that。再加句子的其他部分。那么分列句呢，就是把你原本句子要强调的部分摆在 it is 和 that 之间，或是 it was 和 that 之间。强调的部分可以是你原本句子的主词、受词、时间副词或是地方副词等等。然后你再把句子剩下的部分摆到 that 之后。例如 ，John proposed to his girlfriend at the French restaurant. John 在那间法式餐厅向女朋友求婚。那如果是要强调地方副词 at the French restaurant， 我们要去强调求婚地点就是在那间法式餐厅，那句子可以改写成 It was at the French restaurant that John proposed to his girlfriend. 好，第2个重点。Off the beaten path 或者是 off the beaten track， 它表示人迹罕至的、偏僻的。好，那么 beaten 它是用来表达说常常有人走踏的。那么 off the beaten path 或是 off the beaten track， 字面意思是远离常常有人走的路，那就是偏远的、很少有人走的。像是 The hotel is a little off the beaten track， 那间旅馆是在有一点偏远的地方。第3个重点 ，stick with somebody， 在这边是表达让某人无法忘怀，像是 His words will stick with me forever， 我永远不会忘记他所说的话。这句话课文中。
Exploring the mountains of Taiwan. Although there are amazing forests all throughout Taiwan's mountains, I'll always remember one tree in particular. I had been riding along the Central Cross Island Highway for the better part of a day. As I rushed across the mountains before a typhoon hit, I saw it. The Bilu sacred tree, a 3,200-year-old Lunta fir, stood beside the highway. This was a tree that had lived through so much of human history. It stood still as the clouds darkened above it. I'll never forget how calm it made me feel.
Okay. Although there are amazing forests all throughout Taiwan's mountains, I'll always remember one tree in particular. Now, these aren't my memories, but the person who is writing this article, apparently they were really taken aback by a tree. One tree in particular that they will never forget for as long as they live.
You would imagine that traveling in the mountains of Taiwan, you'd see a lot of trees.
Well, there's forests everywhere.
Pretty much everywhere you go, you would be surrounded by hundreds or thousands of trees. So this one tree must really have been amazing, all right? If something is amazing, it could be something big like a forest, it could be something huge like a building, or it could be something like a tree, or just anything you see or experience, because if it's amazing, this adjective just means it's incredible, it's fantastic, it's wonderful, it's way above normal, it's really, really great and special. For example, I had an amazing time at Ruby's wedding. It was an amazing wedding. I met some amazing people. There was amazing food. It was really, really great. It was awesome, wonderful, fantastic, and super.
Yep, it started to rain, but you know what? That didn't ruin anything. People kept dancing. It was an amazing wedding.
Great.
So cool. cool.
Should've
Anyways,
been there.
it says here that there are beautiful forests throughout Taiwan, and this is true because they're pretty much everywhere. If you leave Taipei, if you leave Kaohsiung, you leave a city, it's going to be pretty hard to not run into a forest. So there you go. Here we have this preposition throughout. It means all over the place, in many parts of something, in all parts of some place. For example, the bank serves over 500,000 people throughout the country. Now, moving on, let's go ahead and read some more from our tourist here. I had been riding along the Central Cross Island Highway for the better part of a day. And then...
Okay, so this is that highway that goes across the island through the mountains from east to west, west to east. So they're there driving along for about a day. And as I rushed to cross the mountains before a typhoon hit, I saw it. Saw what? Well, we don't know. We're going to find out in a second, but we're getting a sense of a little bit of the adventure here, a little bit of danger, because the driver, this traveler, is driving across this highway very quickly, rushing across it because a typhoon is coming. A typhoon is going to hit, will arrive in the next day or two. And a typhoon hits, it's here, you should be inside. But if it's a day before the typhoon hits, you might be traveling to somewhere where you are going to be safe. And if you're traveling or going quickly, you are rushing. To rush, this verb just means to go quickly.
I'm in a hurry.
You're in a hurry.
I'm in a hurry.
Time is tight. You have no time to lose. You could be walking quickly, you could be running, you could be driving, or you could be doing something quickly. You might rush to pack your bags. For example, the little girl rushed into the room to wake her parents. Time may not be tight here, but she's very excited. She's going quickly. She wants things to happen right now. So,
anyways,
what did she see? What did he see? What did the traveler see?
A tree that they'll never forget
for
as long as they live.
Tell us about this tree.
The Bilu sacred tree, a 3,200-year-old Yunta fir, stood beside the highway.
How old was that tree?
3,200 years old.
That's an old tree.
3,200-year-old tree. It's a very, very old tree. Wow. And I apologize if my Chinese pronunciation is bad. Anyways, this was a tree that had lived through so much of human history, like a Bristol cone pine. Yeah, it's just that old. It stood above, or it stood still, I should say. It stood still as the clouds darkened above it.
With the typhoon.
Because of the typhoon. And then this person says, it was all right.
No.
Yeah, is that right?
No, the person says, I'll never forget how calm it made me feel. The typhoon's approaching, the clouds are darkening and gathering stormy weather.
It was pretty good.
But standing under that big old tree that's probably lived through thousands and thousands of typhoons, the traveler felt very calm, relaxed, and peaceful.
They're never going to forget this for as long as they live.
That's a pretty special memory.
Man, what a great tree. Let's get back on the scooter. No, it's, wow. This is an experience that I'm having that I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life. How cool is that?
But when the typhoon hits, please move away from the tree.
Yeah, maybe the tree will make you feel calm, but it's not going to save your life like maybe yellow paint could. Anyways, folks, with that, today's lesson is now in the books, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
虽然台湾各地的山岳都有令人称奇的森林，不过作者呢，他在台风来袭之前，他在中横公路上面赶路的时候，看到一棵让他感到吃惊、永生难忘的树，那就是碧绿神木。它的树龄有3200年哦。Jeff 老师刚刚用到片语动词 take aback， 是指吃惊、出乎意料。Be taken aback by something 就表示对什么感到吃惊。那么老师还有提到一种很长寿的树，叫做 bristlecone pine， 它是指刺果松或是虎尾松。这种树种它是生长在美国西部，是世界上最古老的树种之一哦。那我们再来看3个单字 ：amazing、 Amazing 是形容令人称奇的、惊人的或是非常棒的。那么 Mike 老师说的 incredible 还有 awesome 也都可以表达出惊人的、非常棒的语义。Incredible 是拼作 incredible， 那么 awesome 则是拼作 awesome。好，下一个单字 throughout， 它是当介系词来表达遍及、遍布或是从头到尾的意思。那么 rush 当动词则表示猛冲啊、赶往或是快速的行进、匆匆忙忙意思。好，另外呢，这个段落里面用到 had been riding 以及 had lived， 我们就是要来学习过去完成进行式跟过去完成式的比较。好，过去完成进行式它的形式是 had been 加上动词 ing， 那这是在描述说过去某一个动作在另一个过去的动作或是时间点之前，它持续的进行，像是 Ben had been reading the book for 2 hours when his mom came home。当妈妈回家时 ，Ben 已经持续读那本书读了2个小时喽。好，那么过去完成式的形式是 had 加上过去分词 pp。好，那这个用法常常会搭配过去简单式来表达说过去2个动作或是事情发生的先后。比较早发生的，我们用过去完成式；后发生的是用过去简单式。例如 Ben had finished reading the book when his mom came home。当妈妈回家时 ，Ben 已经读完那本书了。那 Ben 读完书是先发生的动词，我们用过去完成式；妈妈回家是后发生的动词，是用过去简单式。那么以上这些讲解，同学们别走开，马上回来哦。
各位学员们，大家好，我是建安老师。我们今天带大家看照片描述的常用句型哦。我们之前有提到，就是说在这种照片描述题最常出现的某些句型，那我们会针对这些句型呢，一个一个来做说明。来，第一个呢，就是这个主词加 be 动词加上 ing， 这个是频率最高的哦。之前有人做过统计啊，这个差不多超过1半以上哦。那我们就来看一下像这样的一个题目 ，OK？ 那一样啊，就是看到题目就先想一下这个 SVOL， 对不对？它是谁啦？它在干嘛？场景在哪里等等的。那重点是我们今天要放的这个句型哦，你要注意一下这个句型哦，就是 be 动词加 ing 是不是真的就是这个样子哦？来
A.
She's holding a smartphone.
B.
She's chatting with a friend.
C.
She's reading some paperwork.
D.
She's folding some letters.
好，希望呢同学应该在第一次听呢就可以把它给听出来哈。那没有办法的话呢，没关系，我们一开始慢慢来，我们再听一次。
A.
She's holding a smartphone.
She's holding a 什么 smartphone？ 她拿的是手机吗？哦，这个现在应该还没有这种薄型的手机哦，跟纸张一样大，应该还没有哦，所以不是 smartphone。
B.
She's chatting with a friend.
She is chatting with a friend， 跟朋友聊天。对，那这样的话其实还蛮难过的哦。她这张纸呢是她的朋友。
C.
She's reading some paperwork.
She's reading some paperwork， 答案就是这个了。
D.
She's folding some letters.
She's folding some letters， 她在折纸啊，但是她没有折啊，她只是把它拿在那边。所以呢，我们之前有讲过，只要错1咪咪就算错。She's holding a smartphone， 她这个动作的确是 hold， 是拿，没有错。但是后面就错掉了哈，所以前面动词对，后面的受词是错的 ，no。第二个 ，she's chatting with a friend， 一样哈，就是她的动作不算是 chat， 嘴巴没有打开啊，心电感应嘛。C 呢 ，she's reading some paperwork， 这个是答案。最后 she's folding some letters， 这个有可能是 letter， 但是呢，它的动作不是 fold 是折，所以你看到这4个它的选项是不是全部都是 be 动词加上 ing 呢？来，我们多做一些练习啊。OK， 准备开始喽。
A. They are enjoying a drink. B. They are concentrating on the presentation. C. They are using their cell phones in a meeting. D. The presenter is taking off his coat.
希望大家都有听出来啊。来，我们再播一次。
A. They are enjoying a drink.
They are enjoying a drink。有 drink 在前面没错，但是他们没有在喝，没有在 enjoy， 对不对？
B. They are concentrating on the presentation.
They are concentrating on a presentation. 答案是这个。等一下我们看一下 concentrate 怎么拼。
C. They are using their cell phones in a meeting.
They are using their cell phones in a meeting. 没有看到 cell phone， 所以就不能选。
D. The presenter is taking off his coat.
The presenter is taking off his coat. OK， 他正在脱外套，并没有他穿得好好的。OK， 那刚刚讲的这第4个选项，The presenter is taking off his coat， 这个我要特别讲一下。几乎呢每一次考试都会出现这种正在穿或者是正在脱的这种比如说 is putting on is taking off 这一种片语，你如果听到这个的话，通常都不会是答案 ，OK？ 因为这张图呢，它其实看不出来它是正在脱还是正在穿，这个我们之后还会再提到 ，OK？ 好，所以这边 they are concentrating on the presentation， 答案是这一个，其他应该就还蛮清楚了。那有没有注意到这4个的句型全部都是 be 动词加上 VING？OK， 我们再来做一题的练习。
A businessman is entering a stadium. B. The man is giving a check to a bank teller. C. The man is getting money from an ATM. D. A businessman is collecting receipts.
OK， 好，我们再听一造，这一题比较难一些些。
A businessman is entering a stadium. B. The man is giving a check to a bank teller. C. The man is getting money from an ATM. D. A businessman is collecting receipts.
OK， 好，这一题的答案呢？答案是 C。好，希望你有听对哦。来，我们一个一个来听。
A businessman is entering a stadium.
A businessman is entering a stadium， 动词是错的哦，它是 enter。那你可能说，他是要 enter 它的密码吗？不是哦，它是 entering a stadium。Stadium 是这个是这个体育场、体育馆哦。等一下我们看。
B. The man is giving a check to a bank teller.
The man is giving a check to a bank teller 哦，它这边没有 bank teller， 这边只有 ATM 哦。Bank teller 是出纳员。
C. The man is getting money from an ATM.
OK， getting money from an ATM， getting money from an ATM， 它念得非常的快哦，所以这边难就难在这边。最后
D. A businessman is collecting receipts.
A businessman is collecting receipt， 这个字的发音要特别注意一下 ，receipt 的这个 p 是不发音的哈，所以呢你要这样发音，你听到的时候才会是正确的 receipt。OK， 好，所以呢这边刚刚讲到 stadium 哈，这个是运动场、体育场。OK， 所以这边如果这一题比较难的话呢，你可以再多听个几次。我是季安老师，我们下堂课见，拜拜。
Hey everybody, I am Shane.
Alright， 今天我们的主题呢，我们要来看一下火烤这个东西呢，要如何区分？我们有4个字，来，第一个 bake， 第2个 roast， 第3个 grill， 第4个 toast。Alright， 第一个我们的 bake 呢是什么意思？
其实我就觉得我自己是搞不清楚，有的时候
美国人搞不清楚了吗？
因为他们其实分得很细。如果你是要看词典的话，可是我们只是讲我们在 everyday life 要怎么分。
对，
所以这个 bake 应该就是 pastries、cookies、cake。pie 这种东西
啊，所以 bake 其实中文都是烤嘛，可是这个烤哪里不一样？就是用烤箱，你可能烘焙、烤面包、蛋糕等等甜的东西都可以用 bake 这个字。所以比如说今天 Angela 她烤了一个小麦面包跟白面包。
Angela bakes both wheat bread and white bread。
那第2个 roast 呢？一样也是烤啊，中文也是烤，可是这个烤跟 bake 有哪里不一样？
我觉得这好像就是咸的，就是肉类的，或者是咸的东西。
OK，
对。
所以其实就是烤箱炭烤肉类、蔬菜咸的。那比如说今天 Peggy 她烤马铃薯烤了30分钟。
Peggy roasted the potatoes for 30 minutes. Did it like that?
Yeah, 所以就可以用 roast 这个字。第3个呢 grill 呢，这个就比较明显哦。grill 其实也是烤，但是它差别在哪里？就是肉上面呢，
对，有那个痕迹，
会有那个痕迹，因为 grill 本身就是烤肉架，对不对
？Yes, right.
所以你已经 grill 的时候，你的肉拿起来都会有烤肉架的那个痕迹。
Easy, right?
Yeah.
那 toast 呢
toast 呢就是烤面包
面包
吐司。你可以想一下 toast 本身听起来就像吐司这个字。All right.
Easy.
So 吐司面包只要 toast 就好了，就不要用其实面包也可以 bake， 对不对？
可是这个是从就是冷的，然后就是要变成一个 bread。
对。可是如果 toast 的话，是一
它已经
块
弄好，
细细的那个面包去 toast 它。
希望它的上面就是有一点那个有颜色的。
没错。
OK.
There is nothing better than baking homemade cookies.
We will need to roast the chicken for at least 30 more minutes.
I would like an order of grilled vegetables to go with my fish.
It's really fun to toast marshmallows when you go camping.